welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're zeroing in on something fundamental, something we all do, saying goodbye in English.
Right.
We've got a lesson as our source material, really focusing on those, essential phrases for ending a chat.
Mm-hmm.
And our mission really is to unpack these common farewells, look at the nuances, so you feel, well, totally comfortable using them.
Absolutely. And it feels like a good, nice step, doesn't it? Building on what we've talked about before.
Yeah, greetings and introductions.
Exactly. So now we're closing that loop, looking at how to, gracefully finish that basic interaction. It's about having the full set of tools, really, start to finish.
Okay, let's dig in then. The lesson points out some key ways to say goodbye, but I always think there's more to it. Like goodbye. It's standard, sure, but does it sometimes feel a bit formal?
That's a great point. Yeah, goodbye can definitely carry a bit more weight. Think of it for maybe slightly more formal situations.
Like meeting someone new professionally.
Exactly. Or anywhere you want to maintain a little distance or respect. Its formality, I think, comes from it being the full phrase. No shortcuts. It signals a clear, sort of definite end.
Makes sense. You wouldn't just yell it across the street to a mate, right?
Probably not, no.
That's where bye comes in, the casual, everyday one. Is there anything subtle about bye, though? Seems so simple.
Well, yes and no. Bye is definitely the go-to for informal goodbyes. Friends, family, relaxed colleagues, you hear it constantly.
Yes.
But the interesting thing is how you say it. Your intonation changes everything.
Ah, okay.
Like a quick, sharp bye is just efficient. But a slower, maybe drawn-out bye can sound warmer, maybe even like you don't really want to leave.
Right. The tone carries a lot. Now, what about see you later? That one's everywhere, too, but later. When it's later.
Huh. That's the beauty of it. It's wonderfully vague, isn't it?
Yeah.
It signals you expect to see them again, but yeah, the timing is totally open. Could be hours, days, who knows. It's just positive, forward-looking, without any real commitment.
Okay, so it's not a promise.
Not really, no. Unlike, say, see you soon. That one feels different.
How so?
Well, adding soon just tightens that time frame, doesn't it? It suggests you genuinely anticipate seeing them, well, soon. Maybe later today, tomorrow. Within a couple of days, perhaps.
Ah, okay. So if you have plans or you work together.
Exactly. It implies a more definite expectation of reunion in the near future.
Got it. And then there's the super casual version. See ya.
Oh, yeah. Peak informality, like you said. That's definitely reserved for people you know well. Friends, close colleagues, maybe.
It's like a verbal shorthand.
Totally. Signals familiarity, ease. Very relaxed.
Okay. Moving on, what about take care? I always feel like that one has a bit more heart.
It does, doesn't it? Take care is lovely because it goes beyond just ending the conversation. It adds a layer of genuine well-wishing.
Like you actually care about their well-being.
Precisely. It conveys consideration, warmth, a really nice touch if you want to show a bit more personal connection as you part ways.
And the time-specific ones. Have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening. They seem pretty straightforward, polite, useful.
They are. Very practical, very polite. And choosing the right one day, afternoon, evening shows you're, paying attention.
Right, acknowledging what's next for them.
Exactly. Saying, have a good evening as someone leaves the office, for instance. It connects to their immediate future, their time off. It's a small thing, but it adds to that positive feeling.
Now, the lesson mentions combining these phrases, too. It's not always just one phrase and done.
Not at all. That's a key point. Combining them lets you layer the meaning, make it richer.
Like?
Well, think about bye, see you later. You get the casual bye, but adding see you later softens it, adds that expectation of seeing them again, makes it less abrupt maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or something like goodbye, have a good day.
Right. You've got the slightly more formal goodbye, but paired with a very standard polite wish. That works in a lot of situations. Clear ending, but still wishing them well.
And maybe take care. See you soon.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice one. You get the warmth of take care, plus the anticipation of see you soon. Very friendly, very optimistic.
So you can mix and match depending on the situation and who you're talking to.
Exactly. It's about finding the right combination for that specific interaction.
Okay, so those are the farewells themselves. What about signaling you need to leave? Like when you're physically departing.
Right. The pre-goodbye goodbye.
Yeah.
Well, a very common and clear way is simply saying, I have to go now, or I need to get going, something like that.
Straightforward.
Very. It just states the need to leave, sets the stage for the actual goodbye phrase. No ambiguity.
And what about phrases like, it was nice seeing you, or it was good talking to you? Where do they fit?
Those are great. They act as like a polite closing statement before the final farewell.
Okay.
It's acknowledging the interaction itself, saying you valued it. It smooths the transition into the actual goodbye. You often say that, then you say bye or take care.
Right, wraps things up nicely. The lesson had some examples. Let's look at one. Person A says, okay, I have to go now. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's very clear, isn't it? I have to go now, states the reason. Goodbye is the farewell. Direct, unambiguous, good for situations where you just need to be clear.
And person B replies, bye, see you later.
So B responds more casually with bye and adds that open-ended see you later. It balances out A's slightly more formal exit, a pretty standard exchange.
Okay, another one. Person A, it was nice seeing you. Take care.
See, this one feels warmer straight away.
Yeah.
Starts with that positive acknowledgement, it was nice seeing you, then adds the caring, take care.
And person B says, you too. Have a good evening.
Perfect. Reciprocates the sentiment with you too, adds warmth, and then uses that time-specific, polite, have a good evening, really friendly, considerate closing.
And that mini dialogue, the one with John and Sarah, that kind of pulls it all together.
It does. Let's see.
Starts with greetings. Hi, John. How are you? Hi, Sarah. I'm good, thanks. And you? Standard stuff.
Uh-huh. Basic check-in.
The Sarah needs to leave. I'm fine. Well, I have to go now. See you later.
Right. So she uses I have to go now to signal departure, then a pretty common informal farewell, see you later.
And John replies, okay, bye, Sarah. Take care.
And he responds with an even more informal bye, acknowledging her departure, and adds that warmer touch, take care.
So that little exchange, short as it is, shows the whole flow.
Exactly. Greeting, a quick check-in, signaling departure, and then the exchange of farewells. It demonstrates how these pieces fit together naturally in just a few lines. Very typical.
It really shows they aren't just like separate words to memorize, but part of how we actually talk to each other.
Precisely. It's the flow, the interaction.
So wrapping this part up then, the key phrases from our source lesson were goodbye, maybe a touch formal, bye, the super common casual one,
Yep.
see you later, which is hopeful but vague on timing,
Right.
and take care, adding that nice bit of warmth.
Couldn't have put it better myself. And definitely remembering those departure signals, like, I have to go now, crucial for initiating the farewell.
Exactly. So for you listening, the best thing now is to, well, try them out. Start paying attention to how people around you say goodbye and experiment with what feels right in different contexts.
Yeah, it's all about practice and developing that feel for it.
Absolutely.
And looking ahead, our next deep dive is going to tackle something else foundational. We'll be getting into the English alphabet and the sounds.
Ooh, okay. Back to basics, but essential stuff.
Definitely crucial for building that solid base in English.
Sounds good. Looking forward to that one. Until then, take care, everyone.
See you soon.